Hi, how's it going, guys? We were talking some Penn State football. Not a whole lot of news the last week or so, but finally got some. Tim Banks is going to Tennessee as their defensive coordinator. Now, he served as the co-defensive coordinator for Penn State. In my opinion, he wasn't actually the D coordinator. I think Brent Pye was the one running a lot of things, but Banks definitely had a big role in the defense, specifically in the secondary and its safety. But um, a lot of people, I think, around the country are looking at that and thinking this is a detriment to Penn State, maybe. I looked at an Ohio State thread and talking about Tim Banks leaving, and then a lot of comments where Franklin's not like. But to be honest with you, I don't think this is the worst thing in the world by any means. The secondary hasn't been that great, really, for a while. I remember in 2017, that was his second year, I believe, with the program, and he he I guess had a good second year. It was only his second year, but Troy Apke, Christian Campbell, Grant Haley, Marcus Allen, all four of those guys ended up either getting drafted or Christian Campbell got drafted, but Grant Haley didn't. He went undrafted, but he ended up getting a spot with the Giants, I believe, anyways. But anyways, so yeah, Banks is especially 2019 season. The secondary was horrible. And this past season it was better. Still could have improved a little bit, but this isn't like a home run hire, I believe, for Tennessee. This is a guy that served as basically a secondary guy who was listed as a co-defense coordinator, which I'm sure he had a role, but I think Brent Pry was the main guy, and it's good for Tennessee, I guess, because they wanted him and they got him. But for Penn State, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. That gives us a chance to go out and find somebody that we think could be even better in Banks at coaching safeties, and I think we could find a guy who's better than Banks. It's nothing against Banks. I mean, I'm sure he's a solid coach, but obviously because Tennessee wanted him as their defensive coordinator, but we can get somebody better, I think, based off of what we've seen from the secondary and the safety position the last couple of years or so. All right, well, thank you guys. We are Penn State.